about. My name is J1, Vice President of Music Programming for SiriusXM and Pandora. Welcome to a very special playback. Super excited. We got two very talented artists in here. So, as always, want to go through some house rules. Please put your phones on silence. No side conversations. If you want to have a conversation or it's an emergency, please step out in the lobby area, okay? Also, make sure you download the Pandora app. Check out all the stations that we got because we need your support. We want to keep these events going. So we appreciate that. You can have other streaming platforms too. Get the free service. Or if you want to upgrade, get the premium. I'm not going to stop you. So let me introduce my guest, our host, our moderator for tonight. This is my little brother. I'm so proud of him. We got a special announcement later on tonight. We're going to reveal that later. But y'all give it up for my brother, Fly Guy DC.
What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I said, how are y'all doing? Are y'all good? All right, well, listen, we got something great for y'all in store today. Pandora, SiriusXM, Hip Hop Nation has started something that is incredible, that is bringing you real hip-hop, urban, it's lifestyle, it's everything that you want, and you all are a huge part of it, so give yourselves a round of applause for that. Now, no further ado, we're going to get straight to it because I think this is going to be a fantastic interview, conversation, talk with a person and two people in the game that means a lot to the game, that has done a lot for the game. They're like brothers, so I need everybody out their seats. I need everybody to stand up. Come on, everybody out your seats, everybody out your seats. I need a huge round of applause, a hooray, a hoorah for the Bluez Brothaz, Young Cash and T-Pain. All right, can we give another round of applause for them too?
No. That was enough. That was enough. That was fine.
Y'all can take y'all seats. Can we cut me up just a little tiny bit? First and foremost, how are y'all doing?
We're doing, man.
Good.
We're doing. I'm trying my best. This is a weird position y'all got me in. This is great. I'm just going.
Right.
I'm just going just real quick.
You sure? You good?
I'm just, just so we can all see each other at the same time. That was weird as hell.
Okay,
Man.
cool.
Okay.
Like I said, first and foremost, how are y'all doing?
I'm trying, man. I fell asleep like 4 times driving there, so that was pretty cool. But other than that, I'm fine. I think I'm good. I practice safety on the road.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Traffic in Atlanta is crazy.
Yeah, it's probably one of the worst. Outside of LA and New York, it's one of the worst.
For sure.
But we're going to dive straight into it. Y'all have a lot of things going on, touring coming up. But I want to take it to the beginning and take it on how this brotherhood, how this friendship bond started, and where did it start, and the details on that. And Cash, I want you to start that off.
I was basically an artist. T-Pain was an artist. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County, if y'all know what that is.
Duval.
Yeah. How you love that? But I was just doing a little promo run in his city in Tallahassee, and I was on a radio station. I had heard, we're just going to say one of his records because we got this thing going on. We don't know which record it was, but I think it was Sprung. But anyway.
And which one you think it was, T?
It was a previous one that was on one of my mixtapes. There was a lot going on. I had a lot of songs on the radio, but Sprung wasn't on the radio yet. So
so when I was at a radio station listening to Sprung, I said, who did this beat? And it was like, this young kid named T-Pain. He was in the Nappy Head group, and I was familiar with the Nappy Heads because, they had a couple of big songs in Florida. So I was like, yeah, tell them I want some beats, man. I want to buy some of them beats. And so they linked us up like through that, and then the rest is basically history.
Okay, now, I know in the beginning stages and even still currently, the loyalty showed a lot because I know you were in and out of jail.
In and out of jail.
that was crazy.
In and out of jail is crazy.
And T bailed you out a couple of times. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Well, the in and out of jail is minor misdemeanor issues. But when I did get I got indicted by the feds. I had a federal indictment for that's neither here nor what it was for, but Payne, yeah, he put up the money for my lawyer. It was crazy because I had just signed to him. Like he literally, I seen him in L.A. It really went like this. I seen him in L.A. at a video show. He's like, "What's Universal Records doing with you?" I said, "I don't know, bro." Then he said, "I'm just gonna buy you out of your deal and sign you to Nappy Boy." So I was like, "Cool." But then like a week that happened. You know what I'm saying? So after that, he flew me to Miami. We was in a Hit Factory working, and my mom called me. Was like, "Yeah, the federal marshals are here taking your cars and stuff." And I was like, "Okay." So the federal nightmare. So then Payne got me a lawyer. It was like $150,000, and went, did my time, did my probation, and then here I am.
He lost. He lost. The lawyer was terrible.
It wasn't a win or lose. You can't fight the feds, you know.
Can't fight the feds. Once the feds start coming, they got something for sure.
I played out, I should say, yeah.
So
that was that on that.
So T, at that time where he had just signed with you and you all were starting what you all were starting, how did you feel about all that happening and going down and basically him having to go sit down while you all were about to start the run that you all were going to go on?
I mean, without throwing shade, Cash was kind of always in that life at the beginning, so it was inevitable. I was kind of waiting on the day, and I was like, I already kind of knew what I was gonna do at the time, and plus I was up, you know what I mean. So it wasn't nothing to make sure his books are straight, make sure everything was good, make sure I keep running. So everything on my side was copacetic. Just as long as he ain't had no beef on the inside, everything on the outside I can take care of. You know what I mean? So I basically just made sure he was all right and just kept it pushing with what T-Pain was doing.
He also put the was it Booty Work?
Oh, Booty Work, yeah, Booty Work.
Booty
Yeah,
Work.
he took a sample from one of my songs and put it. I mean, that's how he made Booty Work. And so when I'm inside, I'm looking at the billboard, I'm seeing it on the charts, and I'm seeing my name. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? He had to do that, but
Yeah, so I made sure that even though he was on the inside, I found a way to still put him on songs and still have him on the charts and stuff like that to make sure when he did come out, he'll have something to look forward to. He got his publishing checks and stuff like that. So yeah, it's
loyalty.
Yeah.
That's a real one. It's not a lot of people doing that these days.
Yeah.
In the industry, which shows that y'all brotherhood runs deep, and that's something that I admire. Now, Cash, what is one thing that since you met Payne that has evolved about him the most since you all have had this brotherhood?
I think the major thing I could say is his business savvy, like becoming, because you got to realize Payne came in the game with like 19, 20,
Mm-hmm.
and instantly went
Almost 20 years.
Yeah, he instantly took off and was rich. You know what I'm saying? So he never really had no chance to really have like the everyday problems that we have as adults. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is the rent gonna be paid on time and all that type of stuff?
Rent due.
You feel me? Rent due and all that. So like he just was a kid with a whole bunch of money, just being an artist, which was a great thing. But at some point, it turns over to where you got to start being a CEO.
So what age did you meet Payne at?
I think he might have been like 19 or something
No,
like that.
I had just turned 17.
17?
Yeah.
My number's way up. But anyway, yeah, but just to see him evolve as an artist, because, most times you see in the rap game, the artists, they're the artists.
Stagnant.
Then they started getting their own artists and being a CEO and all that stuff. But he tried it, we've tried it, several times. But this is the time now, I think he really stepped into a CEO bag, and he got, several coming. I don't know how he do it, but he's running, 4 or 5 companies, and they all successful. So
Y'all give a round
that's
of
the
applause
biggest
to
thing I
that.
would say.
Now, Payne, what has been the most thing that has evolved about Cash since you have met him?
Again, just keeping it, just being transparent and keeping it a buck. He let the hood go. You know what I mean? That's hard. That's hard for somebody to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that, that's what got you where you are, and that's what made you, the person you are today. But in order to get out and be global, sometimes you got to let go of the things that that have that ceiling, and sometimes you can't see past that ceiling, and it kind of holds you back. So I know Cash stepping out of his comfort zone, doing things that he don't know what's going to be the outcome or how what people going to think about it. Because I know there's a lot of major artists that won't let that go. You know what I mean? Like when I write certain hooks and stuff for certain people, they like, I don't know what the hood gonna say about that. I don't know what the street, what such and such street gonna say about that. I don't even give a fuck about that. Give me my money. Because they gonna pay your bill when this shit don't work. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody. They're not putting in. They're not putting in what they expect to get out of it. So it's certain things you got to do that's real uncomfortable, and that's a real leap of faith. And I think Cash is taking that. It's kind of like, hey man, whatever need to happen, we're gonna do it. I'm like, you sure? Because the hood, this ain't your regular music. I don't give a fuck. Let's get this money for real. You know what I mean? So it helps a lot to get out of that comfort zone, and Cash has really broken through that for sure.
And y'all give a round of applause for that, man. Evolving and changing your life is something major. Like you said, a lot of people can't do it, and we see it in everyday life now where everybody going to jail and everything don't want to change their life when they have M's and all this stuff just because they still want that street mentality and still want that thug lifestyle.
Seems like it's going backwards, though. Like,
yeah.
Me personally, I was in the streets first, trying to get out of the streets to get to in the industry. Now it's not these dudes in the industry. They want to get in the streets, and then they're going backwards. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
ridiculous.
I don't get it, but, like I said, I'm glad I evolved from that. I'm good.
All right, that's solid. Now, everybody's answer is different when it comes to this, and this is to both of you all. How do you all balance touring, family life, streams, your creativity, like just your personal life and your business life? Like, how do you balance that?
I've come up with a lot of different answers to this question over the years, and I think I've landed on the one that fits me the most, I think. A lot of people that know me and that's been knowing me for years, and a lot of people can contest to it. Anytime I go back home, everybody's like, "Well, you the same? You act just the same?" People meet me after seeing me on TV for all these years, like, "Oh man, you act just the same as you do on TV. I thought you'd be mean or something." And I came to the conclusion that when your career is just you don't really have to balance anything. Like when if a content creator is a content creator only when they're online, but they're a different person when they're not recording or not making a piece of content, that's you can't balance that. You know what I mean? But if your content is you, if your content is your life, if your content is who you are, and you don't have to create this character and you have to be this other person when you're in front of the camera, that's the balance. The only thing you got to do is hire somebody to hit record. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to get ready. You ain't got to do this extra. You're just being you. Your life is the content, and it's not something you gotta make up. It's not something that you gotta portray. It's not something that you gotta put out into the world that's gonna be this amazing thing. But when you get home, you gotta take off all this extra shit, and you're tired, and you're like, I don't feel like doing this shit tomorrow. You ain't gotta feel like doing nothing tomorrow. You just gotta wake up and just be yourself. So I think the balance is not putting more burden on it. Not everybody's gonna be special. Not everybody's gonna have lightning in a bottle. But if being you makes you money, just keep doing that. There's no need to balance. Everything is already balanced for you.
Yeah, people ask me that a lot of times. Oh, y'all can clap it over that.
Yeah,
Nah, but people ask me all the time, like, is that really how T-Pain is? He's like this 100% of the time. Like, you see him on TV, videos, all that. He's always the same person, and I respect that. But as far as me, like, of course, my schedule ain't as busy as T-Pain's yet. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there now, but thank God for FaceTime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I FaceTime my kids, you know what I'm saying? When, off time, stuff like that. But, like, it's pretty smooth with me as far as, because my schedule ain't as hectic as his. I wonder what it's going to be when they get like that. But, other than that, I'm good.
Now, since you both rap and sing, do you all feel that your music gets showcased equally? Like, prime example on a song, like since you both can rap and harmonize and sing on a record, do you think both gets the same treatment as far as it being equal on your tracks?
It's weird because he the one, I really didn't want to, like he said, I had that persona where I was, I was from the streets and I do street rap and all that. I didn't even want to sing before he had to convince me to, like, bro, sing, you can sing. You know what I'm saying? So I just really got into it. But I don't know. It's like, I don't think it really mattered because how long have people known that T-Pain can sing and they still have this narrative, oh, he needs auto-tune. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He done did several Tiny Desk and all the shows are live. There's no auto-tune on all the shows, so I don't know where people get it from, but I just don't think it make a difference at this point. You know what I'm saying? We just do what we do, whatever to make the song go.
Yeah, people gonna nitpick something. It really don't matter. And that's what makes people quit. Like when people are first getting into the industry, that's the point you got to get past. When you can kind of look past all the criticism and make sure you're enjoying what you do. You know what I mean? Like anytime somebody about to play my record in the club or something. They're like, which record you want? I'm like, nigga, I like all my shit. I don't care. I don't have no favorite. You can deep dive. You in the middle of the club, you can play a ballad if you want to. I don't care. I like all my shit. So, you just gotta enjoy what you do, and that's really what is gonna, help you get through the fog of the criticism. I think you just like your own stuff, that you're making it for you. Unless you're getting into it for the money and you're getting into it only to impress other people, which is the wrong reason, because even people that like your shit will make sure you know that they don't like it when they don't like it, like really hard. They gonna make sure you know. Because boy, you can have lifelong fans, diehard fans, but the second you do anything to upset them, they ain't gonna like nothing else you do. But if you keep pumping things out of the studio that you like, and you can't let nobody, you don't let nobody change that opinion of yourself, it never matters, man. Rap, some people gonna like rap. People that can't rap gonna like the simplest thing we do. People that can rap gonna hate the hardest thing we didn't think we ever said of our mouths. The people that can sing super crazy ain't gonna like nothing we do, because they're the only ones in the world that can sing. Obviously, everybody think they're the only singer ever. So, it's gonna be criticism from every side. Even if I feel like I dropped some crazy bars, there's always gonna be a Drake fan somewhere. So in your opinion, and for what you like to do the best, if you had to choose between the singing and rapping, which one would it be? Which one is your favorite? Like, which one gets you in your mode, in your bag, the fastest, the quickest, and makes you the happiest? I think rapping is the easiest, because you don't really have to have anything with. You know what I mean? You don't have to do anything with it.
For me, I'm saying.
Yeah, I think rapping is the easiest, because it's just, you're just expressing words. Like with singing, like, you gotta have the right melodies, you gotta have the cadence together that goes with those melodies, you gotta think of the harmonies, you gotta have things to back it up. Rapping, that's a one take, one track thing. But singing, everybody, if y'all watching my streams, like, I'm doing 10 stacks and going back and doing all this extra shit, and it's just, I think it's harder to record singing. So if I wanted to just get a feeling, there's not a lot of R&B freestyle battles. You know what I mean?
I think singing is it comes natural to me, because both my parents was gospel singers.
That'd be fucking hard, though. We need to start those.
Yeah, that would be.
R&B freestyle battles?
Write that down.
Write that down.
Somebody write that down. J1, let's get on
what
that.
they did do, I guess they did do it with.
Did they?
What they do an R&B freestyle battle?
Not freestyle, but they had on the verses, I guess.
Nah,
freestyle.
You mean just freestyle?
Freestyle, like freestyle battle, like you're already on
the verses was
R&B.
hard, though. The verses was hard when Omarion came out, that watermelon and all that. Remember that?
That's just a lot. It's just a lot. The theatrics, if you will.
Nah, but singing to me it's just easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It comes natural to me. Like I said, both my parents are gospel singers, so I come from that cloth. So rapping is just like, what can you? I mean, I don't want to knock nobody hustle or make anybody get discouraged, but like, what really can you say that Eamon said? You really gotta,
Scoop diddy poop.
Yeah, you gotta say some.
You can say that.
You gotta say something real different. You know
How many streams Scoop Diddy Poop got on y'all shit? What is that? What is this? It's got to be astronomical. It's got to be more than whatever I just released. I want to see them numbers. Scoop Diddy Poop on Pandora.
No, Cash.
I knew you was gonna say rapping though for some reason.
Why did you think he would say that though? I mean, because
he's a rapper. Because Payne is a rapper. Like, people really sleep on this man's rapper. He really, bar for bar, he can go with them with people at the top. You feel me? Like me, I'm telling you, man, you just gotta listen. If you listen to him,
why
they
you
don't
making the face?
all his songs that everybody knows, like the hit songs are R&B songs, so they don't really get into that bad. But like, if you listen to like the mixtapes and stuff, like anytime like he do album, it's like always the pre-rings or the pre-volve, all that. If you listen to them records where he's rapping, he really snapping for real. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta listen to it. But if you're already modeled as a R&B singer, like, people really not gonna take your rap serious. Like, I mean, like Chris Brown, he can spit. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown can spit.
Yeah, but you ain't really gonna buy no whole Chris Brown album of rapping, I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think about what he just released?
I think he did his thing. I think they both did their thing.
Okay.
But I think that Quavo shit. Y'all.
Oh man.
Y'all on Shade Room too much.
Y'all gotta listen.
Quiet on set.
Listen.
Shade Room got
Please
this man
listen.
88%. They got Chris Brown at 88%, bro. They got Quavo, but I can't do that to Quavo, man. I mean, he did his thing, man.
I think both of them did what they needed to do.
No, but know what? I think what everybody really liked was that was take Hook. Though.
Yeah, take Hook on
Take
the hook.
was
yeah.
hard now.
So you think? Do you think?
Quavo did his thing.
Yeah, I think it was straight. I think they both was, you know.
If the goal was rhyming words, he definitely did that.
Let's just keep it moving.
They're both great records.
Cash. Now, the game has changed so much since Pain has came in the game.
True.
Are there any artists? It could be rappers, it could be singers, it could be gospel people. It doesn't matter who it is. Are there anybody like you would like to collaborate, like at this point?
I mean, everybody know. Well, people that don't know me, y'all know that like Andre 3000, my favorite artist. That's off the rip. It's Gemini Gang. Because what would the music industry be really without the Geminis?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. Name some Geminis.
Oh, boy.
Tupac,
Okay.
Biggie,
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar.
But
Prince.
he just why he ain't reply yet?
Who? Hold on, let me take him off.
Thank you. Come on.
Nah, but Kendrick, Prince. Come on, man. Prince the GOAT. Who else? Lauryn Hill, CeeLo Green,
Okay.
These are
Kanye
all crazy-ass people.
Paul McCartney. I mean, we crazy in the collective. Myself, Smoke from Field Mob.
Okay.
This is a list of crazy-ass people.
But now, Andre 3000, I definitely would love to work with him. I mean, when you working with Pain, like this dude a genius, so it's like really, I've been sitting beside him for 15, 20 years. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? I done seen the best of it, so.
Yeah, it's tough to want.
And
After all that.
Serious.
And to even speak on that, you said 15, 20 years. Pain next year will be your 20th year in the game, correct?
Yeah.
Now, how does y'all give a round of applause for that? How to have longevity? That's 2 decades. To have longevity in the game and still be around, still be relevant, still can make hits, still can make people dance, still can make people sing, like that's like legendary status. How does that feel?
Feels like a lot of responsibility. It does feel like that. Because people definitely want me to do the shit I did 20 years ago, which is not on my to-do list at all.
No, I would disagree. I just seen you at a show, State Farm Arena, and the set that a lot of people came out.
Yeah.
You were a special surprise. A lot
Yeah.
of people came out, but the excitement for your particular set was louder, crazier, more interactive than all the other special guest sets.
No,